Okay, so I have 6 kids, and I had my last 3 at 33, 34, 35. And a big question I get asked is, was it harder to give birth and be pregnant during those last 3 in your older 30s? I guess they were kind of more early 30s, but by 35, that's the big one. Everyone wants to know, like, how was your birth at age 35? And for the most part, I don't feel like it was much harder. The only reason it was harder is because I just had a lot more kids to take care of while being pregnant. I will say there were some physical things, but I don't think it had anything to do with age. It had to do with how big my flipping babies are. My babies are like 10 pounders. My last one was like 11 pounder. No gestational diabetes, by the way, all vaginally birth. It did take a toll on me physically. I actually have 2 hernias from the big babies. They're not worrisome though. I've got them checked. They're not my intestines pushing through. It's fat. And I was like, well, what if I like lose a bunch of weight? The fat goes away. They're like, you're still gonna have some fat. So basically what happens is, I think it's your fascia. So you have like this lining. I don't know if it's a muscle, but this is lining. And with how big my babies are, it's thin. It's either completely thin. Think of like pantyhose, like something like punching through thin pantyhose, or it's broken. But when I'm pregnant, actually the hernias aren't that bad. And that's why my doctors haven't been too worried about it, because I'm not in any pain. Every now and then they might act up and I'll put on my little girdle. And honestly, guys, I'm going to be so honest with you. I did let myself indulge quite a bit on the last 3 pregnancies. So I ended up gaining like 50 pounds. And that wasn't like baby weight. Like I had the baby and like the baby weight shed off, like, you know, the fluids and all that. Like it was like a good, just gained 50 pounds. You know, I have no problem with like different seasons of life. You're not always going to be on your A game, but the last 3 were so back to back, and I kind of was just like, oh yeah, I can keep having this big ass bowl of ice cream at midnight every day. So there were some choices I made that I think affected my health. No, I know affected my health, but again, not so much the age. Obviously I can only speak for me. No, the age had nothing to do with it. Personally, as, how old am I now? I'm 37 now, I'm not 36. I still feel like I'm freaking 23. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have 6 kids. I was like, talk to young girls, and I'm like, oh, I am you. I am not you. What? Oh gosh, am I gonna turn into that mom from Mean Girls? It's like,
Not like a regular mom, I'm a cool mom.
I'm like, ow, no. I don't even know if that answered your question or if I'm just rambling at this point.